musical family upbringing? Did you have a particular experience that you thought, wow, I want to try that?
I am actually the first musician in my family. I started in sixth grade. However, I had moved from Puerto Rico to Orlando, Florida in sixth grade. And in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of merengue and salsa bands. Mm-hmm. And I'm a huge fan. My parents always had music playing in my house, usually merengue and salsa. And I knew that I wanted to be part of one of these salsa bands. However, I wanted to play saxophone, not trumpet. I really did. And in sixth grade, I had just gotten to Orlando, Florida. I didn't speak any English whatsoever. And my first week there, school had already started like 2 weeks prior to that, I think. My first week there, they put me in this wheel program where you try out different classes to find out what your elective is going to be. Second wheel class was band. They had already done saxophone tryouts. So the whole section was already picked. And the band director said, Mr. Perry said, I'm sorry, Frankie, we already have too many saxophones. How about a baritone, a tuba, or a trumpet? And I was like, well, okay, I'll try the trumpet. He said, Frankie, you keep this up. I think you're going to be a decent trumpet player one day. I'll never forget that. And I took it to heart, and I loved the trumpet because I knew there were trumpets in salsa bands. So I figured, okay, this is my way in. I'm gonna play in a salsa band one day. I loved it. I fell in love with it. I love playing band. I love making music with friends, and most of my best friends, I think all of my best friends are all from band classes, and I still keep up with all my high school friends. It's still such a good family. Honestly, just like I said before, I didn't think I was going to become a professional trumpet player. I just love playing music so much that I put a lot of effort into it because I enjoyed it. And all of a sudden, I started auditioning for things, and that's how I ended up here. So.
What's your favorite song to play?
The first one that always comes up right now actually is the cornet solo in Colonial Song by Percy Granger.
What's your most memorable performance that you've taken part in?
I did President Obama's farewell ceremony. That was a really memorable one. I was part of history in that way.
What's the best advice that you think you've been given as a musician, or just life advice?
Having confidence in yourself is a big one. I'm very thankful that I have an incredible, beautiful wife that tells me that constantly, even when I don't believe it, and pushes me to believe that.
What's something that I haven't asked that I just don't know enough to ask you?
So I am from Puerto Rico. Like I said before, I didn't speak any English at all. Band was basically the only class that I had that was all English. Band was the one uniting factor. And a little known fact was that my first 2 to 3 years here in America, I would walk around with a dictionary in my back pocket to translate anything that everybody was saying to me. And I would be in the middle of class, just like, hold on. And I would try to figure it out. And so I can actually figure out how to speak English. And I think because I was in band and it was all English immersed, that helped my language quite a bit.
What do you see as being next for you? What unfinished business do you have?
I'm going to keep playing until I am 99 years old. Maybe then I'll stop. To me, music has always been an escape from reality. No matter how bad my day is or how frustrating the work was during the day, if I had a lot of homework, if I had a lot of crying kids. I have a 3 and a 5-year-old that are kind of crazy right now. But no matter how bad it gets, I can always pick up my horn and just be in a different world. All those outside craziness do not enter my mind when I'm playing. So I want to keep playing as much as I possibly can until I'm unable to.
Well, Franqui, I so appreciate this time that you've taken. You have been a tremendous player and a really great friend. And I wish you all the best in your military career and your family and everything. And hopefully if you come back to Texas sometime, you'll have to look us up because definitely want to hear some barbecue. So
thank you so much for having me. We just hired 2 guys, but we have another spot coming up next year if you're interested. It would be great to have you up here.
I appreciate that very much. All right, dude. Well, enjoy the rest of your morning. We'll catch you later.